Hello everyone, this is Mayur and welcome to our automation video series. Before we dive into today's topic, I have an exciting update to share. Earlier, you all knew as a ROC, Robotic Operation Center, but now we have evolved and step into a bigger role. We are officially rebranded as AcceliOps. And with this new name comes a broader vision. We are no longer just focused on support. We are now actively contributing to development, reporting, automation strategy, and much more. So it's not just a name change, it's a mindset shift. And we are excited to bring more value than ever before. Now let's come to the today's topic. It's a healing. When I say word healing, the first thing comes in your mind is physical healing, emotional healing, or mental healing. But if you are a part of tech world, if you are in automation, the first thing should come in your mind is automation healing in UiPath. Okay, so still that automation healing is new for you. So don't worry, sit, relax, put on your headphone on, and we'll try to break down all the terms in a simplest way. So today I have with me a special guest Rohit Mane. He's playing a role technical lead in Accelerate. He brings strong expertise in automation, especially in the area of automation healing, a topic we all need to know about. So thank you so much, Rohit, for joining us today. The stage is all yours. Over to you.
Thank you, Mayur, for a quick introduction. So yeah, I'm excited to walk you through the how the healing agent can help you your automation keep running even when something goes wrong.
Yeah,
So let's say before we start, I'll just give you the short information about auto healing.
sure.
So why auto healing is required here, right? So as you know, like after deployment is come under the support, right? So
Mhm.
here is the AcceliOps role is started. So here we can say here we see, right, so most of the process got faulted like due to common issues like yeah, I'll just give a few example like selector issue. You can say sometimes the application page is not loaded, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes we need to adjust the delay also, right? Sometimes that got button naming is also changed. So these are the common issue we are facing in the your day to day automation, right?
Right.
So for that, auto healing is like very important for us. So the best feature of the auto healing is like the whenever any of the application or any of the automation got failed due to like selector issue, due to delay or due to some unexpected pop-up. So that time auto healing agent comes in the picture. So auto healing agent having that much of capability where it's healing itself like suppose I will just give one example. Also I have just created one small demo also for that. So before
Okay.
that I just give one like information.
Sure.
So as you know like whenever we are doing any automation, so a web-based application, so for that login model is very important for us, right? So I
Right.
just created a small demo where the bot
Mhm.
just logging entering user ID and password and
Okay.
just checking. So here as in like due to selector, so you can say some unexpected pop-up is come there. So how auto healing agent work there? So
Mhm.
without human intervention, auto healing is just resolve all the issue in just in time and just process keep running without like human intervention. So this is the best feature you can say.
Yeah.
So let me just walk you through that demo. So where we can see like how it's exactly work. So let me just share my screen.
Yeah. So demo will be more helpful to our viewers.
Yeah. So just let me know, Mayur, are you able to
Yeah,
see
sure.
my screen?
Yeah, I'm able to see the screen.
Okay. So if you
Perfect.
see here, so I just create a small demo where like what just log in one of the test URL, just entering the user ID and password, and just checking like application is logging successfully or not. Okay. So here I
Hmm.
intentionally change some selector. Just
Okay.
let me show you that one also.
Okay.
So we can see like how healing agent those selector and process keep running without like intervention, right? So let me just show you. So ID is correct user ID is like username. So I just added extra e there. So we
Okay.
can let's see like how like healing agent can identify that issue, or like is there any other also, right? So
Okay.
let me just run this one. I will just close the studio. So I will run in the attended mode. Let me
Okay.
just run this one. So this one, let's see. I just started.
Mm-hmm.
So here you can see like whenever the any of the application or anything running, right? So it's very important, right? So first what need to ensure that like login page fully is completely loaded or not. So for that auto healing have that kind of capability, like where is adding auto smart delay there. So once everything load properly, so that time like after that bot will like do the next step. So auto healing like you can see the coolest feature you can see in the UI automation, where we can easily identify the selector issue, or like here also, like if you see
Mm-hmm.
here. So right now, yeah, the button name is submit, right?
Correct.
So after some time, the button name got changed, the submit to login,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that time also auto healing having that kind of capability, it will automatically you can say automatically identify the changes, and it fixing itself, and it's like this all processing just in time, like whenever. And the best you can say best advantage of this feature, like suppose I'm just giving one small example. Suppose any of the process running in the production, right, and which is like running outside of the
Mm-hmm.
scope, you can say on Sunday or the weekend. So that time is where this feature is very
Correct.
like
On weekend
I can
activities.
say very helpful. Yeah, we can. So see, the process got just
Successful.
come finish here. So I'll just show you. Yeah. So I have already added their faulted selector there. So wrong selector there. So auto healing just added like identify those all selectors and then fix those selector, and this process completed successful. So I'll just show in the
Yeah.
orchestrator.
So Rohit, I have one
So
question.
where we can see.
So,
Yeah.
this automation healing is specifically limited for the selector issue, or it is for all resolution, like selector, like timeout issue is there. So,
Yes. So the best thing you can say, like the selector UI got
hmm,
changed, adding smart delay there. You can say unexpected pop-up also there. So there are few scenarios. So that time only like auto healing will
okay,
work. Yeah. So let me just deep dive. So how it's work really. So this is the recent run.
okay,
Okay. So if you see here in the log, and in log itself also you can see like
hmm,
the how
selector failure,
healing
yeah,
yeah, this healing agent configured everything. So in detail information we can see in the log about that healing, like how it's working. So this is the selector which I said, like I intentionally added that extra e. So healing agent identify that. So let me just show in the big cover. So if you see
hmm,
here, so this one is my the wrong one, and this one is the closest selector matches found are, and with the percentage 97%, 97% percentage of the
okay,
matching. So here and also is providing the correct one here. So this kind of capability to healing agent have. So after that, once you click on the healing agent tab, right, so here you can see also that selector information also, and that you can see screenshot also with the
okay,
proof. So if you see
hmm,
here, let me just the first one. So if you see here, so this is the first screenshot where the bot is unable to find
hmm.
out that user ID field, and this one is the second one where like bot easily identify after the healing agent implemented, right? So these are the best you can say benefit of the auto healing
Okay.
agent. So so
So
the
Rohit, I have one more question. Sorry to interrupt you. So you
no
say
problem.
the auto healing automatically fix that issue. Okay, so it's a workaround
Hmm.
solution or it's a permanent solution. After the running successful run, we need to work on that selector, or it is permanently fixed.
No, so it's like you can say that work around for
Okay.
now. So at that situation, so how we can fix that selector permanently, right? So for that, so here is the one option also open in
Okay.
Studio. Okay, so here you can see that we can open this selector in the
Mm-hmm.
Studio. Let me just click on there. Yeah, it's opening. Just a second.
Yeah.
So here, what will recommend like exactly like what is exactly changed there? What are the correct selectors? What are the like you can see pop-up handle? So each and every details healing agent will show here. So we just need to see open in the Studio and just need to click on the apply. That's one click.
Okay, we
So
just need to implement
it's
that solution.
already tested selector. So we just need to implement those selector in the
Okay.
our live code. Yes, right. So let's see how we can implement that. I think so. In the panel, like is showing like auto healing, like how it's capture all this information.
Yeah.
Let's see. So if you see in the
Mm-hmm.
right corner here, let's wait for the. So if you see here, so here is the
Update
option
data
like
report.
we can see
Yeah.
like the same like yeah we got the proof also like with the screenshot, and here is the solution. So if you
Mm-hmm.
want to implement or like apply those selector changes in the code, right? So we just need to click on the apply.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So
Okay.
what will automate?
Okay.
So here if you see, so it automatically resolve that, automatically remove extra e from there. We can just confirm that one. That's it. That
That's amazing.
yeah, and we can just publish our we can just whatever like
Yeah.
we can just test if you want, and we can just publish that package to like your production. So
So,
and
Rohit,
yeah.
yeah. So, I have one more question. So,
Hmm.
the automation healing will work. For example, there is a Saturday, Sunday. We are not
Hmm.
supporting the automation, and the automation healing
Hmm.
will work for the Saturday, Sunday. So, is there any limited days limitation in the days? For example, there are 3 days in a row, and the selector issue is there. So, automation
Hmm.
healing will work all 3 days, right?
Yes, right. All 3 days auto
Okay.
healing will identify those and just running, keep running
Okay.
without like human intervention. Yeah, and second part like there are like two ways that auto healing agent help. Like the first one is like a recommendation mode, and the second one is like the self healing mode. So I will
Okay.
show you that one, that also, and also how we can enable those option in orchestrator. I will just show you that one. So
Yeah. Sure.
so whenever we are pushing or developing or deploying any process, right? So after that, this process come under the process tab. So this is the process,
Mhm.
okay? So whenever we are just creating, right? So we are just adding the process. Let's say I'm just selecting this one, okay,
Mm-hmm.
for example. So we can just click on the next, and here is the option. So when we
Understood.
come under the additional setting, so here are the two options, right? For the first one is the
Okay.
enable healing agent, and second one is
Mm-hmm.
the enable healing agent self healing. So I'll just explain
Mm-hmm.
the, what is the difference of in two. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one is like when we enable this option, and we can when we enable this option and just run the process, right? So
Mm-hmm.
for that time, bot will just recommend like whatever that changes happen there, right? So bot will just recommend us. So bot is not going to continue the process. So if you enable the second, so in that like bot is just suggest also, and just fix that just in time, and just process keep running. So that is the difference. So whenever we are implementing auto healing agent feature for any of the process, so we need to enable these two options. So but we just need to make sure like so if we are you can say we are like supporting any financial industry or anything, right?
Mhm.
So that time we need to make sure like the those pop-ups should be handled properly, so we need to take care of those stuff. So apart from that, like autoiling is the, I can say, the coolest feature in the automation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but that you can say the drawback, like you can say
Mm-hmm.
pain point. So for that, just let me stop my screen.
Yeah.
So for that, the whenever we need to implement this feature, right? So for that we need to prerequisites like here, like first our code should be in the modern activity, because
Okay.
it's not supporting to classic, so
Classic.
we need to,
Okay.
yeah, so
That
we
was
need
that will be
to,
my first question, but you already answered. Yeah. So it is
yeah.
only supporting the modern activity, right?
Yes, right. So
Okay.
we need to support only modern also, and it's not supporting the legacy project. So whenever we need to implement this feature, or we need to add this feature in your process. So first we need to take care like our process should be in the Windows platform and in the modern activity should be implemented. So yeah, this is the all information about auto healing.
Wow, that's a great, Rohit. And also I think automation, it is specialist feature. Automation healing will mostly work for support. It will
Yeah,
more
exactly.
helpful in
Mm.
support. So it will
Support
very
role, yeah.
helpful us for the AcceliOps.
Yeah, because it's like it's time consuming, right? So
Right.
whenever suppose for example any of the process got failed, so for that we need to first need to identify, like suppose selector got failed, like process
Yeah.
got failed due to selector issue. So we need to identify like what is the correct selector, so we need to repair that, we need to re-indicate. So there
Right.
are lots of things, and after that we need to test also, right? So
Right.
and after all this stuff we need to push it to production, so this is like time consuming also, you can
Right.
say. Yeah.
So definitely the automation healing, it's a very amazing features in your path now. And okay, so that's for the automation healing. Thank you so much, Rohit. So that's it for the today's intro for the automation healing. If you found this helpful, stay connected because we got a lot more coming in your way in this series. Until next time, keep automating and keep growing. See you in next video. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Mayur.